Hello, I'm Phil Dibb from Compliance News. This short video will explain how to use the new FCA's directory and input your directory persons. I will be sending 3 documents along with this video link. First of all, a copy of the slides. Secondly, a copy of the FCA's SM and CR guide. And the third document is our own form for certification. If you complete this, it will make the inputting significantly easier. The current deadline for inputting is the 9th of December 2020. However, the FCA have recently made a proposal for this to be delayed until the 31st of March 2021. However, our view as at August is that you should be inputting this information during September and October of 2020. Please bear in mind that the vast majority of people who will need to be registered for this directory input will be your former advisors, typically those who were holding CF30 before. Also, if you are a business owner and an advisor at the same time, you will need your information adding. Also, mortgage advisors. There's other people such as training and competence supervisors who also need to be added as being a certified member of staff. Our guide will give you a bit more information. You use the FCA's Connect system to start the process. Once you have logged into the FCA's Connect system, you need to start an application. On shot number 2, you will see this is during the start of the application, and then you go on to directory persons. On screenshot number 3, you will see here that you are initially adding a directory person. Once you have added people, you can then edit what you have added, but I expect most people will be doing this after the first deadline. Screen 4, the FCA have a helpful prompt before you start. This is an important section. If you try to complete this without the relevant information, the system will not allow you to move forward. To assist firms, we have designed our own certification form. This mirrors the FCA's warning, but also gives lots more information. We strongly recommend that you complete this first. Screen 5. This is where you will put your applicant details. Please bear in mind that the person who is the applicant is the individual inputting the information. It is not the advisor unless that's the same person. You need to input the information for each and every certified individual. If you've got 10 advisors at your firm, you will do this process 10 times. Screen 6. This is just a summary of what you will see. As a reminder, it's the person who's doing the inputting who is the applicant. Screen 7. The FCA give you a choice. You can input each individual advisor using the notification form, or you can use the FCA's own Excel file input. We strongly recommend that the firms with 25 or less advisors do an individual form. We have looked at the guidance and looked at the FCA's programme on the file input, and we strongly recommend that you do not use this. It is a complicated system. Screen 8. This is where you find the individual. 99% of those individuals will previously be known to the FCA and will already have an individual reference number. Please use that wherever possible. You also then are asked for either a national insurance number or passport number and nationality. For various complicated reasons, we strongly recommend that you only input the national insurance number. Screen 9 is a continuation from there. Just to repeat, please use a national insurance number, as some of the passport numbers which the FCA hold are not correct. Screens 10 and 11 is where you can link the firm to this application. It should be relatively straightforward to do. Screen 12, please check that the firm is allocated. Screen 13 is where you are adding the involvement section. When it adds the date of when this activity started, please bear in mind it cannot be before the 9th of December 2019. Even if the advisor has been at your firm for 20 years, the activity cannot start before the 9th of December 2019. Screens 14 and 15 is where you add further engagement with the firm. For screen 15, you'll see it says functions requiring qualifications. That will be for the majority of advisors getting added here. And then also, if you have a training and competence supervisor, there would be a manager of a certification employee. You also need to add whether the individual is providing this service face-to-face and or telephone and online. The vast majority of the ones that we have completed up to date is only on face-to-face and telephone. We have not been ticking online. Screen 16. There is some confusion here. We've tried to clear it with the FCA, but it's not 100% clear at this present time. On our guide, we give some more information. The main question is on question 2, which is about giving a personal recommendation on securities which are not stakeholder personal pensions or broker funds. It's our view that some wrap and platforms may consider investment trusts to be individual securities, and therefore are you better advised to tick that just in case the platforms start checking where people are permitted to advise. The other areas such as friendly society, tax exempt plans, long-term care, pension transfers are relatively straightforward. Screen 17 covers long-term care. Screen 18 is a straightforward one. This is the workplace location. We believe this should be the main place where people give advice. If somebody occasionally works at home, we have not been putting that as their workplace. We've been putting the main primary location where the advice is provided. We're nearly there, nearly to the end. Screen 19 is about which accredited body, such as the CII or the LIBF. This should be easily obtained looking at the SPS, the Statement of Professional Standing. Screen 20 is a summary of what you've ticked already. Screen 21 is a summary of the declaration that you are required to make. Please bear in mind, once submitted, you are given the opportunity to print. Our advice is it is then printed and signed by both individuals, the senior manager and the certified advisor, and then retained on file. Thank you for listening. Before we finish, early August of 2020, Compliance News is looking to do some promotion and to try and help the IFA industry with the dreaded increase in regulatory fees. We have a programme to work with IFAs to contact every MP across the UK. Please will you spread the message. We have already written our letter. It's freely available to any IFA in the UK. Thank you for your time.